Ali here at mindwavemeditation.com. Ali here at mindwavemeditation.com, and today we're gonna do a little motivational tuning so we can tune in to the vibration, the frequency that we want to be at. Don't roll your eyes if you're rolling your eyes. This is something you can actually practice and experiment with and feel the benefits yourself instantly. If you practice this daily, then you will tune in to love, gratitude, and appreciation spontaneously at will, organically. And you'll find that you'll go through your day and you'll have moments of joy, of bliss for seemingly no reason at all. So watch this video, practice the stuff, and start smiling and feeling a difference. Try it out for yourself and see how life can change quite easily with just a different perception and a bit of practice and consistency. And I'll see you on the other side. Sometimes we go through life and we just got stuff on, haven't we? We just got all sorts going on. We've all got what we've got going on. And sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes we just want to, cry on someone's shoulder, or we want to scream at a wall, or we want to break something. Or maybe we just want to plant something. Or maybe you just have one of these faces where you go through your day and it's just like this. Everything's just all a bit much. Well, my deepest compassion and sympathy for you. We're all in this together. This is the point here. We all have a version of an inner story that we don't express and we don't talk about, and we just crack on because that's what we do as humans. We're pretty strong and resilient like that. But I want you to try this out, and I want you to see if it makes a difference in your life, like it made a difference in my life. I decided to reprogram myself, to feed myself with the stuff that I wanted. So I was going through a difficult time with struggling with self-worth, no confidence, lack of self-love. I was in a very destructive mindset and mode. I just wanted to obliterate myself through drinking, and I just didn't know what was going on, and I was in a bad way. So I was just kind of going down the spiral of doom and just going all guns blazing. When I hit that kind of rock bottom and I decided that the only way was up, and that was my new commitment, was just to spiral up, I didn't ever stop, and then I might have gone a little bit too far, and now I'm doing these videos. But if it helps, so what I decided to do was commit to love and commit to gratitude. And I knew love was good, and if you're watching this and you're not quite love, yeah, but what do you mean commit to love and gratitude? Well, what I mean is I want you to practice love and practice gratitude in any way, shape or form that suits you best. But what I really want you to do is to constantly do this. Constantly. This is how your mind is constantly, is tuning into love, gratitude. So let's just start by remembering that everything is energy. We are told that we live in a physical universe. It couldn't be further from the truth. When we look into this scientifically under those microscopes, and we go down, 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 when we go smaller and smaller and smaller, there is space between everything. Scientists have been studying this for years and come to the conclusion that it's space. And some people say that's consciousness, some people say that's God, some people say, I don't know. Some people are still studying it, But what we do know is that everything is energy. And energy is connected to everything. So what that means is I'm connected to you, you're connected to me, I'm connected to this phone is connected to you, your room, everything in your room we're all one thing. And you hear the hippies go, oh, we're all one, man. It's because we are all one thing, the globe. Sometimes we do this, we're all from this big globe. It's one kind of giant organism type thing within multiverses. It's a bit of a mind bender, but it's true. We are all one. So everything is energy, everything. The trees, the mountains, the water, the thoughts, everything is energy, energy in motion. We're always in motion. We're in a constant state of change. It's difficult sometimes to build something while we're in motion because it's kind of unnatural to kind of put something finite when we're in this moving flow. So everything is energy. Energy is connected to everything. The past, the present, and the future exist simultaneously. And sometimes if we intentionally choose to take time out of the equation, then the seemingly miraculous can happen in healing, in manifestation, in mentally selecting. There's a whole world we can play with in our fourth, fifth dimensional light body experience. So as energetic beings, which we truly are, we are light beings. If if we look at ourselves at the core, we are pure stardust. And if you've ever done any deep meditation and you shed the layers of the mind, which is the first kind of level, then you shed the physical sensations of the body and you actually get into a state of transcending the body itself. You can't feel the body and your mind is very quiet, and it's a blissful and profound experience. But what happens then? Who am I? What is this? What's after all of the body and the mind? If I'm not my mind and I'm not my body, then what am I? If you keep practicing a deep meditation and you keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, then you come to realize that you are pure energy vibration. You are light. You are a light being. And if you've experienced this too, message down below and share your experience. I've been in a meditation where I've felt my body just subtly vibrating, like you're wearing a vibrational suit. And it's just beyond. To come back into this reality sometimes is like, man, I was a vibrating meat suit a minute ago. I was quite happy, just beaming love, and now I've got to go to work. So as energetic beings of love, light, and vibration, we have access to the past, the present, and the future at any point in time, especially through meditation. So if you do want to learn to meditate, click the link below and get in touch. If you do meditate already, then really start diving deeper into this, remembering that you are a light being. And that's not just kind of woo-woo talk. When you shed the body by going inwards, instead of everything's external, got to get this and all the rest of you go in and shed the noise, then you remember what you truly are. So by practicing tuning into your energy and natural vibration, you choose your journey, you choose your frequency, you choose your experience, you choose your vibe. And if you're going through your day and you notice by using awareness that you are in a low frequency, you're in the frequency of fear, of doubt, of worry, of shame, of guilt, of this or that, or anxiety, or panic, all of these lower realms, and it's okay if you are, just keep working your way up and coming back to a place of love. And if you tune into your heart space at any moment in your day, then what you can do is just set your intention to be here and just breathe in. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in and feel that warmth. And breathe out. Now breathe in and think of something that you love. Breathe out. Now do it again. Breathe in and think of that thing that you love. Smile. And breathe out. That thing, that person, that situation, breathe in, think about it. Breathe out. One more time, amplify that feeling, breathe in. Everything is love. If it's not, it's a lack of love. But ultimately, all is full of love. And everything you do is because you love to do it on some level. Unless you're under someone else's control, or you're doing something that you don't want to do, there's lessons in that too. You're doing it so you can realize this isn't what you want to do, and there's something else out there that you truly, truly love, or that you wish you were doing, something that you would love to do. It all comes back down to love. Why you choose the furniture or the certain mug that you use, or you see your friends because you love your friends, the shows that you watch, the clothes that you wear, everything. Love is embedded in everything. And if we go through our day and remember that love truly is all, and it's a feeling that we can cultivate at any point in our day, we just tune in. Tune in to this place here. It's a case of getting from the mind to the heart constantly. Oh, I'm up here. What's this? This is all the past. This is where I feel depressed thinking about this. Or I use the past sometimes to remember stuff, but if it's negative, it's just bringing you down. What's this? It's the anxiety, it's the worry of the future. We're constantly jumping between the two, and it's exhausting. And if you're a cynical person or a negative person, you're most likely jumping between the two of these. If you are present, then you are at peace. This is where we can tune into love and tune into all of those feelings of feeling proud and feeling happy and feeling present in just living life right here, right now. Sometimes situations are difficult. Sometimes situations are horrendous. Sometimes this isn't going to track. It's not going to be helpful. So the way that we look at this conversation is practice doing this constantly. Practice just feeling here as often as humanly possible. When you're bored, tune into the heart. When you're happy, tune into the heart. When you're sad, tune in to the heart. The heart is how you heal, not just by going through life and waiting for time to catch up. We can transcend time by tuning in to the heart in the here and now, by focusing our attention on that which we need to heal, and just allowing yourself to hold space around a memory or a situation or a person, and just feel love for that situation, that person. Say, I love you, thank you, I love you, thank you, over and 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 over again, until that feeling dissolves. The mind is usually just memories or emotions. And when you realize it's just a memory or an emotion, you can kind of grab that memory and put it here. And then just tune in. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Until it dissolves. And emotion. Take this and put it here. And say, I love you. Thank you. I love you. You don't have to question and figure out like what this is doing. Just repeat, I love you, thank you, over and over and over and over and over again until it dissolves. Until you come back to the whiteboard to 0 point to a clearer picture. Do this constantly. Tune into love as many times in your day. How do we do this? With music, with good food, with good conversation, with positive thinking, with watching things that make us smile, with creating something which makes us feel good, tuning into just the word love, saying I love you, thank you, over and over and over again, sharing these words like love and appreciation, and help encourage someone, be a cheerleader for someone. Loads of examples. Tune in constantly. Look at everything as energy and vibration. Energy is never created or destroyed. It simply just shifts and bends and moves from one thing to the next. It might be this memory to this memory to this memory, this emotion to this emotion to this emotion. It's always shifting and moving. If you can tune in and blast your mind with love, then things dissolve. The untangled ball of meh starts to untangle, and you can clearly see what you need to work on. Oh, it's not a whole big noise in my head. It's just that, and that, and a little bit of that. And if I concentrate on those things and dissolve them and work them out, then things get easier. So walk through your day, crank the smile, and tune into this, cultivate this feeling. And that could look like walking from one tree to another and deciding from that tree to this tree, you're just going to feel the love in your heart and just feel happy to exist, to hear the birds, to hear the wind, to breathe air. Oh my God, I can breathe air. That's pretty cool. So where do we go from here? We've got the love thing, we get it. Love, 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 over and over and over again. Say I love you to yourself over and over again. Say it to your friends, say it to your family, say, hey, say, we don't have to say love all the time, but sharing a smiley face to someone that we don't know is an act of love. Every time you're in an act of love and you're enjoying being alive, then this is really beneficial for you. It's really great for you on so many different levels. This isn't just some kind of just practice. Like, this is how you free yourself from these lower realms of existence. You decide to. Life doesn't just come and kind of go, and pick you out of problems and put you on a higher shelf. It's up to you to change the story. And so what we do is we repeat love over and over and over again. We tune into the heart, and then we sprinkle on a bit of gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is the feeling of having achieved something or received something and then feeling the love. So the trick is to bypass the process of waiting for the thing to happen till you receive the thing, and you just get there first. Mentally decide to be grateful for that which you desire, that which you've achieved already, or that which you're wanting to achieve. Gratitude is wonderful because when you decide to tell yourself that you are grateful for that thing that you want, you shift your energy and vibration. Everything is energy. If you're in a frequency of gratitude, you are a higher, faster vibration. And in this state of being, magical things can happen. You can really attract some things that you might not have been able to attract if you're in a lower vibration. That's another conversation of the law of attraction video down below. But have you noticed things go well when you're in a good mood? Things build momentum when you're in a good mood. You meet more good people because they are on a vibration that connects. Have you noticed that happy, loving, caring, kind, funny people seem to attract those kinds of people? And the negative, worriers, doubters gossipers attract those kind of people. I cut all those out of my life, and it was great. Every single one of them. Anyone that was just moaning, complaining, not realizing how amazing it was that they were truly alive with, first world problems, and they were still moaning about it, and I could see that they weren't going to change. Cut. Because unless you consciously cut people out, then you will become part of their day, and you will start to come down to their level and gossip and moan and all the rest of it. So dive into gratitude. Decide to be grateful for what you do want. You bypass the journey almost and put out all the action to get what you want, but just be there mentally first. Fake it till you make it. Absolutely. Just be in a state of gratitude. Love and gratitude combined is a superpower, and all you need to do is decide. It's like when you're younger and you're scared of the monster in the room. Your whole body gets into a state of fear. You believe that the monster is in the room. It's it's like that. It's horrifying. It's terrible. It wasn't real. And we can do this on the opposite side. We can decide to get into an elevated state of joy, of love and gratitude, and feel happy about life, and start the momentum rolling, and start attracting more of happiness and things to be grateful for. But we've just got to start up here. Decide to be in this place. Decide to be in this space, in this state of mind. Okay, so once we've done that, we're in love, we're in gratitude, we're constantly tuning into the heart. Every time you have a sip of tea or coffee, every single sip, I'm grateful for this sip, for this drink that I can have. Every time you tap your card and buy something, every time you pay a bill, be grateful you can pay that bill. Every time you buy any food, every time you remember that you have a roof over your head, every time you see someone struggling, every time you help someone struggling, every time you see your reflection in the mirror, whether you like your face or not, every time you see all of the clothes that you can wear, every time you see everything that you've got in your flat and your house, every time you see a tree, every time you remember that you can breathe, there's so many things to be grateful for. There's so much to be grateful for. And if you practice this, your life will absolutely change. I promise you that. And if you practice it daily, things are going to happen even quicker. So what do? We've got love, we've got gratitude, we're in it. We're grateful for everything. We're going through life, we're like, oh man, music's pretty damn good too. I'm gonna listen to some music. Then you can remember you can dance, and you can move your body, you can stretch, you can do some yoga. I mean, how good is you do yoga and afterwards you're like, hot damn, I'm gonna do this every day. And then maybe you don't do it every day. And then you realize, I'm gonna watch that video about being consistent, and you're gonna start doing it every day. You're gonna start meditating and drinking the good smoothies, and you're just gonna start really loving and being grateful to your body and your mind, because why not? You got one life. Why not enjoy life as much as possible? At this point, we bring in the third, the trifecta: love, gratitude, and appreciation. Appreciation is a whole new level. Love's wonderful. Gratitude is wonderful. But even in gratitude, there's that sense of the struggle that you had to go through to achieve the thing, or the connection to something that you've received to be grateful for. There's another element to gratitude always, because you have to have the thing to feel the gratitude. So appreciation is very similar, but it's another level. It's just pure. It's just pure. This is a flower, the sky, the breath. Appreciation. If you can tune in to pure appreciation for just being alive, for just witnessing a flower, the sky, the breath, someone in love, someone smiling, anything. It's just bliss, and it might only last for that long. Just like, oh, that felt good, but only for a second, because then life and stuff, got to pay the bills and work and all the rest of it. Cool. If you had that much of appreciation, pure appreciation, just witnessing something of beauty, or even something, there's a Japanese word for it, I keep on forgetting it. It's appreciating the things that aren't so perfect, and if you know it, let me know down below. But it's great because I get this. I used to be in a heavy metal band, and we used to tour and we used to travel, and we played every dive bar in England pretty much, and every toilet was the same. It was a black toilet covered in band stickers, and there was never a toilet seat, and there's hardly ever toilet paper, and it stank, and they were always gross. And every time we got to a venue, I'd eventually go to the toilet at some point, and I felt this sense of just being home, because it was familiarity. It was knowing that I was on the road and I was doing this thing, and the toilets were always the same. The stages were all the same, just black, dirty, and these toilets were gross, don't get me wrong, absolutely disgusting, but the feeling was the same. I appreciated being there. I appreciated being in those horrible toilets at every stop along the way, and being in these dive bars where it was gross and sweaty and it stank. I loved it, and I could appreciate it, and it wasn't beautiful and perfect. So I want you to look at this. Life is light and dark. It is always both sides of the coin. And when you come from a state of mind that all is love, then you can find love and be grateful and appreciation in things that don't look so pretty and things that are uncomfortable. Maybe you're going through a situation where you're struggling and you have something physical or emotional dis-ease in the body. When you decide to change your mindset and your perspective of your illness, your dis-ease, or whatever you're suffering through, if you can, then you can find a new level, you can find a new state of being to appreciate what is happening. Now, this is difficult. Not everybody can get this and can take this on, so I hope I don't offend when I say this. But all I can tell you is from speaking to so many people with all sorts of different conditions, that when they eventually get through it, they always say the same thing. That which was their disease or their biggest obstacle or problem was their greatest gift, because breaking through or overcoming it or getting over it, it made them stronger. And without that thing, they never would have got to here or met that person or done that thing. So look at life as a whole, a holistic whole. And from this point of view, anything that happens, if you're waiting for some good news on an email, by tapping out of the results and just, it will be what it is. It will be what it will be. Everything is what it is. And all I need to do is remember to be in love, in gratitude, and appreciation. So all through your day, all the way through into your evening, everything you touch, smell, see, taste, and hear, everyone you meet, everything you think, every memory that comes up, say, I love you, thank you, I love you, thank you, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, until it eventually dissolves and you feel more relief. And when you feel that relief, just sit in a state of appreciation and watch how your vibrational field around you will change, thus attracting more enjoyable things into your existence. Let me know down below what occurs, how you feel. and have the most amazing day, have the most amazing weekend. I'll speak to you soon.